King Kong was a cat named Cutie, made by Windsor McKay in America in 1921. And the original soul record king was a cool cat named Lee Canady, who ran Detroit's black music scene from 1959 until 1984. Is there anyone that you always wanted to meet but didn't?
I wish I could have met, like, Thelonious Monk.
Yeah, you've talked about him a lot.
Yeah, but he never came here at the time. But
Didn't play in Detroit when he was...
well, not any jazz hardly came to Detroit in the 60s, 50s. They just started, when Cannonball came out with Live at San Francisco, we got that record played, got it on the charts. Then jazz started coming in a little bit, and the minor key opened. Before then, nobody came. If they came in, if nobody knew about it, what did it didn't play anywhere unless they played to 20 grand, no jazz player came down there.
It was more soul Motown.
It was Motown stuff at 20 grand, like you might see, what's the name, man? No, I don't know anybody came down. Joe Tex, rock and roll people came down there. Jackie Wilson, he had, see, when I came on the scene, Jackie Wilson was going out.
On his way down.
On his way down.
Yeah.
See, because when he came out, work out, I forget his first record, everybody dancing. And when I came here, that record was hot, But I don't know him. I don't remember him appearing anywhere in Detroit at that time. I think he left the city, I believe. He was like, and there was another guy, Andre Bacon. He did a thing called Bacon Fat. Andre, I don't remember his name, but he's at the 20 grand. He was a regular at the 20 grand.
Yeah.
And so I heard a Lottie the Body, the dancer, when I came here. And she was married to Goose Taylor. She on the cover of this book over here. But jazz wasn't anything when you think about it. And you had the Hobby Bop on Linwood, which they didn't have no rock on the Seabird. Everything on there was jazz. And so that was only jazz, I know about being a jazz club, really. And they had clubs on Dexter, because I would go down there sometime. I remember one time they had a bowling alley down there. And there was a guy playing saxophone and a drum. That's all he had. He had nothing else. And about 3 or 4 people in the joint.
One guy playing both or 2 guys playing
Two
each?
guys.
Okay.
He had one. He was a saxophone player, and he had a drummer.
Man.
But he didn't have a bass player.
Did it sound good?
Well,
Sound serviceable?
It was
like,
just
all right.
that. It was just a club you could go in and you see somebody live playing.
Just background, nothing too impressive.
Right, it was nothing impressive. You have anything out. I don't remember who it was. Jazz wasn't out. Jazz wasn't kicking at that time. See, they had jazz club. I understand. I was told that, like the Great Stone Ballroom, jazz would come through in Black Bottom, thing like that. But when I came here in 59, started in 59, 58 I got here. Well, I didn't have money to go to clubs anyway. And then I was scared anyway. I heard that John R. was bad, when people killed people.
Man.
Stuff like that, and fight. And I know where I came from Arkansas. And that's what Black did, to go to clubs on Friday and Saturday night. They fight and get drunk and, throw up in your cab. No one never threw up in my cab because I wouldn't pick you up.
You could suss it out. You could read the tea leaves.
If I think he's that way, I never know one ever threw up in my cab. But I know a lot of times the guys come back, somebody threw up in the cab, he got to clean it up and wash it out. Said, I never did that. I drove about 9 years. I don't know, a long time.
Man, because you're a young teenager when you
started.
started.
53 to 80 to 70.
Your working life?
To 58.
Oh yeah, of in
How
the
many
cab.
years is that? Kind of. 5
years, 53, 58. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I guess 8 if you do the whole year, so 6. If you're.
I drove 6 that time. I thought I drove long enough.
Oh, right until you left for Detroit, you drove a cab.
Yeah.
Man.
I drove a cab. I just got out of high school in 54, and I started driving when I was in the...
How was the adjustment to the Detroit roads compared to those in Arkansas? Because we've got that nice square grid system here in Michigan for our road system. It's all, right angles. Were the roads windier down in Arkansas?
Well, the
Country
city
roads?
wasn't that big.
Dirt roads even,
Oh, the dirt road, yeah, they try to get straight to the place. They wasn't all completely straight, but well, they had a main highway and it was pavement.
Yeah.
But you get off the main highway, it's dirt road, or gravel.
And you drive a lot of those roads in your days as a cabbie.
Well, no, well, in the shop was in the city.
Oh, you didn't ever have to worry about it. Okay.
No, city like city life, like it is here, city. All cities that way. But in the country, my father had got a car, but I just started driving before I left home, I think. And he had 34 Ford. I think it was 34.
You were born 34.
Yeah, I think it was 34. But anyway, a stick shift, and I would drive it, so that's how I learned to drive. But I left them, and I moved to the city. And they had the car and everything, but I went on and drove cab. But I had a car because I would take it home with me. I had it if I want to call a cab and come pick me up. He's my friend. So I always had a transportation. And that way I always had girls because I always had transportation. And when we would play basketball in high school, every other weekend, every other Friday we had a game in high school. We go out of town this week, and next week we play at home. So 2 months we go away to other schools and play, and 2 nights we play at home. 4 weeks in a month.
2 on, 2 off, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I played. So when I was stopped playing basketball, I was driving cab going to my high school. I didn't play in the last on the team. Well, I would take the cab and get 5 people, 6 people, charge them accordingly, and I took a cab out of town to the game, like Lansing and Pontiac. I always had a car. And other people didn't have cars. You had to walk across town. There were no buses down there. The only way you can get across town is get a cab.
Yeah.
And it costs 35 cents to go in a cab. If you go further, it's 50 cents. But people didn't have 50 cents, didn't have 35 cents to go across town. You walk from here to Northland.
You do it for a quarter. Yeah.
Yeah,
For your friends, yeah.
Well, I'm just still saying all that was the fare cost 35 cents for the cab.
Yeah.
Now, if I pick up 6 people, 5 people,
there you go.
I got more than 35 cents.
Yes, sir. Smart, yeah.
Right, so you had to make money for the company, you got to make money for yourself.
Amen.
And therefore, I had special people call me. I pick them up at a certain time, take them to work every week. They pay me on weekend.
Man.
They run a tab with me.
Where did you get this business sense from?
That's how I got started.
From your family? Did your father teach you, or
no? My father couldn't read or write.
People in your neighborhood. You are self-taught, completely self-made.
Right.
Bootstrapped.
Well, when I went to the city and I saw how the money was transferred, like when I was living in the home, we didn't know anything about money. Didn't need it anymore. What you gonna do with money? You gonna lose it? There's no store to spend it on. You got to walk 15 miles to get to a damn store. And all you got is 3 or 4 pennies. What you gonna get? A penny sucker? They're a sucker for a penny. By the big 5, get 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying,
rot your teeth, yeah.
You raised everything anyway. And when you get some candy, it was a treat. If you got, we call it light bread. I don't know why they call it light bread. Let's call it bread.
Like white bread, so you
white
call it
bread.
White bread. Okay.
What about brown bread? It's still bread.
Yeah.
But I'm just making a distinction. We can eat that. We didn't know. We got some light bread, white bread. We had something on heaven, a sandwich. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We made biscuits for breakfast.
Buttermilk biscuits.
Right, from scratch.
Yep.
I was what's called pancakes, pancakes, and we make and that's what we had to eat, And so, hey, I got away from that. I remember like we would have syrups you made on syrup. And he had to eat it with bread. They have bread, you know, shit, it was tough. I got away.